Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. This video is so strange for me to film because this is pretty much my last few weeks of university when I have classes. So I've basically collated a few clips from my last 2 weeks, and what you're seeing right now is what the library looked like at 8 PM on a Friday. That is so weird for me to say because I always used to think even being at university at 5 o'clock was late, but now I've been staying at university until 8 o'clock to get final bits and bobs done, and it just feels so good leaving the library knowing that I've done a bit of work. As you may know, I do commute into university, so here's a little clip of my outfit of the day. This is actually the silent area downstairs in the library, and I only kind of discovered this area last month, but I think it's so pretty and really aesthetic. They have a lot of books there and they've also got some movies and stuff as well. So I just came early this day to university and got set up because I wanted to do some work. I think the nice thing about downstairs is that you can do lots of group study because there's loads of massive tables with loads of chairs so you can work together in your group. And I was trying to get something out of my bag and I didn't realise the chair was there and I hit my head on it and I got humbled this day. This day I was getting final bits of coursework done because towards the end of the semester we actually had quite a lot of homework and assignments that were due, and I had it for each of the different modules that I take, as well as my extended project because I was still writing my dissertation at this time. So I had a lot of stuff to get done and I just cracked on with it. Another day, my friend and I decided to come to university, but on a Saturday because we were still trying to get our dissertations fully written up. So we bought meal deals and we ate them, and we were feasting this day because we were hungry. And this pizza roll is so good, and I actually love the bakery at Sainsbury's. We've got Sainsbury's literally across the road from Geo Jones, so we often just end up going to Sainsbury's to get food. And then it was Easter, so I actually decided to bake a cake. This was like a rainbow sprinkle cake with raspberry jam and cream and raspberries on top. I might have mentioned this before, but one of my favourite places in the library is the seats that face each other. So usually my friend and I, we like to sit on these because I feel like in the library, the lights on the ceilings reflect on all the screens, so you can just see them on your laptop and your iPad when you're trying to do stuff, and it's kind of a bit annoying. But on these seats, you don't actually have that problem. And since I basically do all my work on my iPad anyway, it's more convenient when we sit here, and it just feels a lot nicer. I also like it because we've got the window next to us, so I can actually control the temperature of the air that I'm sitting in, which feels a lot better because I feel like sometimes the library is too hot. I feel like these cocktails look so fancy, and they are. They were so yum as well, and the massive pineapple, like, give me more. This was actually the archery AGM, so that was the meeting that we had to pretty much find out the new committee members for next year because of course I will no longer be the social secretary anymore as I'm leaving. It was really nice actually for the past 2 years to have that role, but now it's been passed on and the new committee are good to go, so I'm excited to see what they do next year. And now I'm back in the library doing more work. I find the library so funny now because since I've been going for the past 2 or 3 months, pretty much every week, and pretty much multiple times every week, there are like people that I see quite often and they're like the regulars, and I find that so funny because we see each other all the time but like we don't talk, but like we just know that we're there. I'm gonna show you what meal deal is.
I'm about to give my comment.
Oops.
Are you giving my
I love your meal deal.
Thanks.
Falafel and yogurt.
I actually have problems because I can't not have falafel wherever I go.
I have problems because I always get the same southern fried chicken.
Yummy.
I'm trying to show this. And we came to the snack section because there's actually such a huge variety of snacks, and we ended up getting the same thing but in different flavours. This was the final archery session ever, and it was so weird because Honestly, I don't know when I'm next going to be doing archery, but this session was really nice and we got some group pictures. So if you want to see them, go over to our archery Instagram. It's qm I'll leave a link in the description box as well. And then we came to Draper's to celebrate submitting our dissertations. So we had cake and wine, that was really nice. And now I'm actually in Paddington. Isn't this area so pretty? I find it so stunning. We actually went to Pizza Express there, and then we also went to St. James's Park. This park is crazy because it just looks so nice, and there was just so many people relaxing there, so it was a really nice vibe that day as well. I'm now in the library making a little checklist of stuff that I had to do, and then I was just getting on with it because there's so much stuff to do, and I actually didn't realise how much work there was in third year until I'm watching all these clips back. Like, it's just crazy how different the workload is each year, and each year it was a lot. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it has not been easy at all. There have been so many times where I've just found the amount of work we get too much, but then I just remember the long-term goals I've got, and then I'm like, hey, I've just got to do it. Near university, there's this place called Greedy Cow, and it's basically a place where they sell like burgers and I think steaks and stuff. And this is actually the funniest story. So my friend and I tried to go to this place and we saw an advert for it, and we went inside, but it was actually like a rat shop and they were selling like stuff for like rats. And it was so funny because we thought that was the restaurant and we're trying to go inside. And then it was even funnier because no one was there, but we still thought that was the restaurant, and we could not get over how we tried to eat in a rat shop. And then when I came home this day, I actually got some really exciting stuff in the mail. So the company 2DADOLL actually sent over some contact lenses, and this is how the box would look like. It came with stickers as well and a contact lens case, and I thought I'd try them on and show them to you guys. So this is how my natural eyes look. They're very dark, but they're like super dark brown. So I'm just showing you different views of what my natural eye looks like, and then you can compare them to how they look like with the lenses on. The first pair of lenses I'm trying on is in the shade Crush Brown, and I actually really like this pair of lenses because I think the colour is really pretty. It looks quite natural from a distance, but also up close as well. The colour is quite subtle, but then when you look at it you can see all the detail, and I think it's really, really pretty. I also like this lens because it is so weightless on the eyes. I feel like I could wear this for hours and hours and there'd be no irritation. I feel like it's perfect for an everyday look, or just when you want to change up your style or maybe match it to your makeup a bit more. The next pair of lenses I'm trying on are in the style Jammy Hazel, and these are pretty much a grey contact lens, and I think they look so good. I've actually worn these out quite a few times, and I actually love how they look too much. I am so obsessed. They also feel so weightless on the eyes, and they actually go in so easily. I've had some contact lenses from different companies which take ages to go in my eye, but this literally takes like 2 seconds and they're in. They are so quick to wear and they're so easy to take out as well. I'll leave links to these in the description box if you're interested. Another day I came to the library, and this is the noisy area of the library. It's on the bottom floor and you can actually talk and do group study in here, and it was so weird to see it empty because I actually came really early this day and no one was there. So now I'm just printing off my dissertation because I'd submitted it and then I wanted to have a hard copy for myself, so I printed it out and it's thick. I then went and returned this book about star clusters. I borrowed it because I thought I might want it for reference in my dissertation, but I didn't actually end up using it.
Okay, I'll tell you what everything is.
Okay, tell me.
Tequila rose, because the weird pink one.
Okay, the milky one is tequila rose.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is the sample, I think.
The translucent pink one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this is the other one.
Which was
Actually, we're not gonna know what's
the caramel. Are we going to smell it?
Yeah. Okay,
That's okay. I don't mind smelling. We're so silly, and we thought we were on table 11, but we're actually not. We're actually on table 28. So we got our drinks delivered to a wrong table, which they luckily didn't accept. This is why we thought we were table 11, because someone wrote 11 on the table.
Yeah.
But
I'm thinking we're actually stupid.
Not vibing with it.
okay.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, like randomly.
No, like it was kind of like, okay, there's sometimes when I'm vibing with it, like at the beginning I like want to go a haircut from someone else and I didn't like, and I had to go to her to get it fit.
Right. So if you got your hair dyed again, you'd go to her.
Because I learned my lesson now.
I might have said this before, but in my opinion, the Curve, which is the canteen on campus, they actually make the best fish and chips. Like seriously, I go there just on Fridays to eat their fish and chips. It's so good. And their curry sauce is also really nice. It kind of gives me like katsu curry, but in a good way. And they've also got like tartar sauce. And then I think the fish's batter is really good. And everything about their fish and chips is good. These scones were so good. I tried the scones with jam and cream and also like the salted caramel ones, and they were so yum. Water bottle,
vibes.
Please don't drink directly from the fountain. We then went to Draper's, which is pretty much our on-campus bar. And then another day, Quizlet actually came to Queen Mary and they were giving us like a free coffee of choice if we downloaded their app. So I ended up getting a chai latte and it was so yum. Something that I like doing is baking. I don't do it often, but when I do it, I really enjoy it. So this was actually a strawberry and cream shortbread cake type of thing. And then guess where I am now? I'm at Spoons. It was really funny because in the booth that we were sitting in, there was a picture and it had a lot of faces on it. And there was this other group of people that came and they were trying to count the number of faces on the picture. And then we were all trying to count the number of faces together and it was so funny. I think there was like 48 faces in total. But if you've made it this far through the video, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!